Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello everybody. How is it going? My name is Luki Reskianto. Last meeting we talked or learned about verb tense. Today on out we're going to talk about modal auxiliaries and similar expression of modal or sayom. But before we talk more about modal auxiliary, we have to know definition of modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary is a verb that is used with another verb to express mood or tense. Or modal auxiliary is auxiliary verb that has a function to provide additional meaning to main verb. Examples: she can't speak English. You must study hard. So can't and must, this is modal. And what about the members of modal auxiliary or the kinds of modal auxiliary? You just look at the table. There is can and could in the past, meaning bisa or dapat. There is my and the past might, must, had to, willed, would, and the others. You just look at the table. And what the characteristic of modal auxiliary? Number one, modals are always followed by verb infinitive or verb one. Pure verb. Example: they will go to campus. They will go to campus. So go, it's called by verb one or verb infinitive. And then don't use an infinitive with modals. Example: he can drive. He can drive. Not he can't to drive. It's absolutely wrong. He can drive. And then modals are not followed by additional infinitive. Example: you can help me. Not you can helps me. It's absolutely wrong. And then don't put s or es in modal even the subject is singular, like he, she, it, or name of person. Example: she may go, not she may go. If you write or use she may go, it's wrong. And then modals are not followed by primary auxiliary like is, mr, was, were, do, does, did, had, has, except be and have. Examples: she will be waiting for you. She will have waited for you. Not she will are or she will do or does. No, this is wrong. But she will be waiting for you. She will have waited for you. Just be and have. And modals don't include the perfect tense except will, shall, would, and should. Example: by the end of this week, we will have finished our Modal test. By the end of this week, we will have finished our Modal test. Next, similar expression of modal. Yes, just look at the table. This modal will or shall. Similar expression of modal will and or shall: be going to. Can't, shall, be able to. Would, use to. Should, be supposed to. May, be allowed to. Must, have to, or have got to, or you can use be to. And what the function of seom or similar expression of modal? Number one, avoiding two modals in a sentence. Example, John will be able to conduct a circuit. Not John will can conduct. It's absolutely wrong. So you have to use one of both of them model use the same, like John will be able to conduct a circuit. So be able to is same from a can't. And then same can be followed by infinitive. Example, I'm able to speak English. So speak like that called by infinitive. Same can include perfect tense. You have had to chair the meeting. You have had to chair the meeting. Have, this is auxiliary. Had to, this is this is similar expression of modal. This is summary chat of model, so that you can be more understand about the model. Just look at, pay attention. Number one, can and uses of the function ability. Example, he can run fast. Informal permission. Example, you can use my laptop as long as you need it. You can use my laptop as long as you need it. Informal request. Can I borrow your pen? And possibility, you can pass the exam if you study hard. And opportunity, sebuah kesempatan. We can know the meaning of word when we look at dictionary. And then could, past ability. Example, we could swim the river 20 years ago. Polite request or permission. Could you help me? Or you can add please at the end of the sentence. Could you help me please? This is better. Suggestion. You could talk to your teacher. You could talk to your teacher. Past possibility. You could pass the exam if you study hard. And past permission. He could go home earlier because he was sick. May and might uses polite request. May I borrow your pen? Possibility, kemungkinan. He may come late to the course today. She might be jealous because of you. So this is might, the meaning not boleh, bukan pas. He might come late to the course today. Dia boleh, bukan. But this is possibility. He might come late to the course today. Dia mungkin terlambat ke kampus hari ini, ke kursusan hari ini. Formal permission. You may leave the room. This is might and might. Next, will uses willingness, kemauan. Example, I will come to the party tonight. It's absolutely right. I will come to the party tonight. I will eat right because I'm hungry. I will study hard. Polite request. Will you marry me? Will you marry me, please? Never mind. Prediction. Prediction. The rain will come soon. The rain will come soon. Would uses polite request and over. Example, would you like to bring me a cup of tea? Would you like to buy me some food? Would you try some food? Polite request and offer. You can use would. Preference. I would rather go to the beach than stay at home. Preference, perbandingan. Saya lebih suka pergi ke pantai dan stay at home daripada di rumah. And number 3, repeated action in the past. Example, when I was a child, I would visit my grandparents every weekend. Must. Must uses strong necessity. Example, you must complete his task today. Strong necessity. Prohibition or negative. You must not play the phone here. Possibility. You must be kidding me. Kemungkinan. You must be kidding me. Ought to uses advisability. Examples, you ought to drive carefully. I ought to study tonight. Saya sebaiknya belajar hari ini. And should uses polite question to make suggestion. Example, shall we start the meeting now? And should uses advisability and possibility. Advisability examples, you should go to the doctor. Kamu seharusnya pergi ke dokter. Possibility, he should be here soon. He should be here soon. This is not the differences. Some differences model. Exactly, there is will and be going to, can and be able to, must and have to. So there is a differences both of them in using a sentence or speaking. Number one, will and be going to. Will, spontaneity. Spontaneity, it means user to provide a plan or planning that's made when you are speaking and not necessarily done. Secara spontanitas. Example, I will eat rice. Your computer is on. Oh yes, I will switch off it. And how about be going to? Be going to is prior plan. It means this is contrary from definition above or just now. There is a planning, and it must be to do. Like tomorrow, the Susan's wedding. I'm going to go there. Or your computer is on. Oh yes, I know. I'm going to switch off it. There is planning. And how about with can and be able to? Can, habitual ability. Habitual ability. It's mean it's your habitual ability. Example, my grandmother could sing a song melodiously when she was still young. So this is habitual ability. Different with be able to, single action ability. It's mean casual ability, kebetulan. Example, yesterday the robber was able to escape from the jail. Yesterday the robber was able to escape from the jail. And 16, must and have to. Must is strong obligation. It means strong necessity and there is a result or consequence. Example, I must study hard because tomorrow will be task. And have to. Have to is weak obligation. Sometimes it without or it doesn't need result. Example, my eyesight is not good enough. Or I have to wear glasses for typing. Or I have to go now. I have to eat. I have to speak without or sometimes it doesn't need result. Just weak obligation. Yes. Okay guys, thank you very much. You got mistake from my beginning till the end, especially my explanation. A bit you apologize. Thank you very much. Adalah saya say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.